Welcome to the 5th episode of the 2nd season of the Wave Report. I'm Ben DeVelli, joined by hockey stars Aidan, Pasic, and Sean Glenn. Thanks for joining me today, guys.
Of course.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so congrats on a great season. Not only did you guys win the Gordon Cup, but you also won the state championship. How does it feel to have such a successful season?
I mean, it just feels great. All the hard work paying off through all the off-season and in-season work, and just feels amazing.
Yeah, kind of what he said, off-season lifts, going back-to-back, huge accomplishment here. All the hard work, practices we had all paid off for a big success there.
Both of you guys had the game-winning goals in each tournament. Sean, you had it in the Gordon Cup, and Aidan, you had it in the state tournament. Walk me through those moments.
So state game, overtime. Had a rough game I played a rough game. Missed a few chances here and there, but luckily, our team didn't give up. They gave everything they had, and shot, got a rebound, got loose, shot it, end of the season. Winning on state chips, a huge accomplishment. It was just a fun way to go out.
Yeah, I mean, winning the Gordon Cup final wasn't our best game, but luckily I got that goal to make it 3-1, and we were comfortable enough to pull out and do just enough to win the game third period there.
Yeah, both of you guys had a big impact on the Gordon Conference as a whole. Sean, you won Gordon Conference MVP. Aidan, you led the conference in points. Talk to me a bit about your work ethics.
Yeah, I mean, I think it comes back to just the teammates that surround us, and they push us every day in practice and in the weight room through the off season. It's just something that circulates around the locker room, I think.
Yeah, the Gordon Conference, you play every team twice. It's a hard division, winning games and here and there. But with our team, our chemistry we knew what it takes. My line mates, Puppy and Mikey, played a big role on the points and just feeding me, and I fed them. It was just worked out.
Aidan, just a question for you now. Earlier in the state tournament, you scored your 100th point against Princeton Day, and after the tournament, you were awarded by High School Sports NJ as the Hockey Player of the Year. After being on the varsity team for all 4 years, if I'm not mistaken, how did those accomplishments feel?
Oh, it felt great. Our freshman year was arguably one of the best teams we had, and unfortunately, we fell short. Won the Gordon Conference, won the championship, and we fell short of Augustine in overtime, which, as a freshman, I didn't really understand it or didn't really feel the emotions yet. And then sophomore year, we had a tough loss in the state semis to Augustine again. And when I felt that loss, that kind of pushed me, and I was just I hate this feeling. I don't want to ever feel this again. And then junior year and senior year, we kind of just all dialed it in. We had great leaders, Gurney, Dante, Ross, who were great role models for us, who taught us many lessons. And, we all were on the same page. We all worked hard there, played well. And then, obviously this year, getting 100 points was a huge accomplishment for me. I couldn't thank my teammates more for being there, and also just their support through my all 4 years and everything like that. I couldn't have done it without any of them.
And Sean, you were also on the varsity team all 3 years you've been at Delbarton, and you were awarded the Jersey Sports Zone 2025-26 Hockey Player of the Year. What do you see in underclassmen for years to come?
Yeah, I mean, I think next year we should have a great team. Hopefully go for the 3-peat in Gordon Conference, Gordon Cup, and state championship. I think it's going to be a lot of hard work, but we definitely have it in us to win it again.
And one last question for the both of you. How do you want this season to be remembered?
I think we want to remember as just a hardworking team, definitely the toughest group, closest group, and something we can always look back on and just see brothers for life.
Yeah, same thing he said, this year and last year, kind of adding on, last year we did the same thing, but just kind of doing it again, which is, I would debate, even harder, was a huge accomplishment for us. So I want them to kind of recognize how much hard work we put in here, and just losing no games in state the last 2 years and just building onto that for Sean next year and anything like that. It's a huge accomplishment. I think people should remember us by that.
All right, thank you guys so much. Anything else you guys want to say?
Thanks.
All good. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you guys for joining me, and we'll see you next time.
Yep.